You gotta get serious. So serious where they say it's either life or it's life or death. And it's our job as people to keep death at a respectable distance. You gotta push back, right? Because there's all kinds of things attacking us. You gotta push back. You gotta keep death at a respectable distance. Now, we are here to instruct. We're here to grow. We're here to learn. And I don't know who said it, but somebody said it that these are the best of times and these are the worst of times. Some guys in this room right now are making more money than they've ever made before in their life. Some guys have never been laid off before. They've been laid off for a couple weeks, and that's hard too. Best of times, worst of times. So I don't know how it is for you, what COVID did for you, right, on what level you are, but these are the best of times, and these are the worst of times. And some people it's the best, some people it's the worst. And that's serious. Why is there such a difference between people who can reach such incredible heights and those that haven't found the cure for their life yet? They haven't found the answers for their health and for their future. What's the difference? Let that give you another seriousness. It's serious whether you win or lose. It's serious supporting your family. That's serious. Succeed or fail. Matters of income. It's serious matters. UBC is the most serious company I've ever worked for. Are you serious? That's what they ask me when you want to be the instructor. They say, are you serious? We got a serious matter here to discuss. We haven't come with the latest 10 stories. Right? We came with a serious matter. Now I want you to take on this serious tone. A little bit of this seriousness, right? Because we have some serious skills here that answer a serious need out there in the marketplace. So I'm asking you to take on this seriousness. What can you do for your family? Take that serious. Take your future serious. Take the best part of this year. If you want to get the most out of this year and any year, you got to be serious. Now, there's a lot of money here. But you got to take your part in the wealth. How much of it do you want? Take your part. Say that I made my best and my finest contribution to see that goal reached. Not to reach your goal for the figure, but for what you become to reach that goal. For what it represents, right? Take your share. Let's go get this job done. Take a piece of this and let's go for it. For the healing that it represents. For the restoration that it represents. For the broken lives, for people that have been discouraged about their life and about their chances about life. Now they're encouraged. They're on a new road. And when we finish that road, we're going to go on to the next one. And when we finish that one, we're going to go on to the next one. Then when they write the history books, they're going to say those 1912 carpenters, they took on the responsibility. They got out there, they touched people's lives. And nobody made a better contribution to the health of the country than those 1912 carpenters. Let that be our reputation. Because I got a new seriousness going. I got an important task here. Right? I could have quit. I could have quit a long time ago. I didn't think I was going to get the position. I went back to work. I was looking for the next exotic beach. But they told me, no, you got to postpone it. We got a big job here. It's too important of a task. There's nothing else you can do to touch more people's lives and render more value to the marketplace and give you more satisfaction, a chance to belong on this international championship team. All the stuff that can happen here. Now, we got more stuff we got to do while it's up. Postpone it for a while. Put that trip off for a while. Right? We'll have fun along the way. We'll play cahoots. We'll do things that are fun. You know, it doesn't have to be grim. It's got to be serious, but it don't got to be grim. You can have fun along the way. We'll have fun along the way. But I needed that kind of incentive, right? To be a part of something extraordinary. And I gladly said yes. So I'm going to do my part. I'm going to pick up the task here. 2021, you're going to see a new Daniel Valenzuela. Willing to make the studies, willing to make the commitment, willing to bring the learning, find better ways, choose better words, find ways to reach people that I couldn't reach before. Get inside the heart and the soul, mix it all together, and impact people who come to your country, or if I come to your city or your town or your community. When I come there, I want to come with new skills. I want to come with new power. I want to come with new refinement. I want to come with new language and spirit and heart and soul. And to make my contribution. Not just on this platform with the light shining. I want to do it because you deserve it. For the commitment that you're making out there to the marketplace. I want to back it up with my best skills that I could possibly bring to help you serve the marketplace and help serve these 1912 partners. New commitment. That's number one, you got to get serious. Number two, you got to get smart. Get smart. That's what all the paper's for. That's what your pencils are for. That's why your carpenter book's this thick. Get in it. Read it. That's why there's 100 videos on YouTube on how to do carpentry. Right? Hey, get smart. And the people that are serious and they get smart, those are the people that make it to the top. So be smart. Be an expert in your craft. When I think about your name, I should think, yeah, he does that. Become an expert in your craft. And you can be the best at a lot of things. It doesn't have to stop at one thing. You can be the best at, you don't just have to be the best, in one category. You can be the best in a whole bunch of categories. They're called hierarchies. And when we think hierarchy, we think like kings and queens, and it works its way down. But now hierarchies are like superintendents, they're bosses, they're the people. And the way that the hierarchies are set up is that people that work hard and people that are smart get to the top. And that's the way it should be, right? You want a brain surgeon, you want him hardworking, and you want him smart. So he deserves a lot of money. Right? But these hierarchies, they're not perfect. Because do you know anybody that's at the top because of their relatives? Because they're born in, or, they really shouldn't be there? Okay, so they're not perfect. But there's all kinds of these hierarchies. And you can excel in any one of them. Just pick one and go for it. Refine the language. Get smart as you can, right? Find everything out that has to do with your craft. Get smart. That's the second thing. Third thing, as smart as you become, as serious as you get, and as much as you absorb, you gotta get going. Quit acting like you got 1,000 years to live. You don't. Life's here today. It's gone today. I remember I was 24 years old. I had just left my best friend's house, Jay, and I was about home. I was home about 15 minutes. My phone rang, and it was his house phone. And I thought that was weird because he didn't live at home. Picked up the phone. It was Miss Johnson on the other line, crying. Couldn't even get the words out. She said, Daniel, Jay took off on his motorcycle. He didn't have his helmet. He lost control, hit the curb. He's dead. 24 years old, my best friend in the world, gone. It ain't promised. Tomorrow ain't promised. Life's here today, you're gone today. Quit acting like you got 1,000 years to live. Set some goals and go for it. Right? You gotta get going. Some people get inspired because of inspiration. Some people will be inspired. Some people get inspired because of desperation. They just can't take it anymore. They're sick of it. Right? So if you're not inspired by this little talk, I don't want anything bad to happen to you, right? But if you're not inspired by this talk, I hope a wagon comes down your rut. Whatever it takes for you to read the book, set some goals, and go for it. Whatever it's going to take, right, to get going.